Hello, welcome to the first edition of Ringo's Fruit Review. So yeah, this is my first video. What we have here are some pomegranate seeds. So if you're in the States, especially in some of the more tropical areas, you've most likely had a pomegranate. So this is really for people who haven't had the chance to try one of these. Right now I only have the seeds with me, but the fruit itself, hard to describe. It looks like a kind of like an apple, except much more flat in a way, kind of like a pumpkin shape. But they're bright red hue, so are the seeds. There's a full view of one of the seeds. Very popular. People like them around summertime because they're just kind of refreshing. You can just pop one of these seeds in your mouth. And the taste, slightly affected by the seed that is in the center. But they are they're very tasty. I would say 1 to 10. They're about 6, maybe 7 on the sweetness scale. I would say comparable to something like a blueberry or banana, with sweetness. They're very tart. Not quite as much as a lemon, but they are still very tart. Here's a little bit of a nicer looking one. You can really see the red hue. You can definitely see that much more in person. Very pretty looking. But, again, they are very juicy. Basically, whenever you look at the seed, it's just pulp. It's not even really a pulp. It's more of a membrane full of liquid. So they're very juicy. It's kind of like nature's gusher. Gusher, however you say it. Yeah, very tasty. Very, refreshing. Very healthy, too. I will say that it's very inconvenient to harvest the seeds because they are surrounded by the flesh, which is inedible. Not toxic, but it's like eating an orange peel. So you're really gonna only want the seeds, which kind of come in little pockets. So you kind of have to separate the flesh from the seed, which can be a little bit difficult, but it's worth it. You can purchase the seeds by themselves. But yep, that's pretty much the pomegranate. If you really do want to see what the fruit looks like itself, you can just Google an image of it and it will come up quite fast. But yeah, that's it. I'm assuming if you're from like maybe North Europe or around that area, colder areas are where this doesn't really grow as much. But very good, and if you have a chance, I would recommend you try them. Not as common as something like blueberries or an apple. You're definitely not going to see these in stores as much. They'll be there, just not as highly available. Yeah, that's the pomegranate for you. See ya.